Everyone in town knew the billionaire heiress, but no one expected that the only man who could save her life would be a tired single dad driving a taxi at midnight, or that one desperate kiss would change both of their lives forever. He was just trying to make ends meet for his little girl. She was trying to escape a life built of gold bars and cold hearts. Neither imagined fate would slam them together in a moment that would rewrite everything they thought they knew about love, trust, and destiny. Chapter 1. David Kahn glanced at the mirror hanging from his cracked windshield. His eyes looked older than his age, carrying the exhaustion of sleepless nights and a heart broken more times than he could count. Being a single parent wasn't easy, but for his daughter Amina, his little angel, he would face any storm. Tonight, he was driving longer than usual. Rent was late again. Amina needed new shoes. And Christmas was coming in 2 weeks. He rolled his shoulders, trying to shake off the fatigue, when suddenly a woman in a stunning red gown stumbled into the street, waving frantically. She looked terrified, breath shaky, hair tangled like she had run a marathon through fear. "Please, drive anywhere but here," she gasped. David didn't ask questions. Something about her panic struck him deeply. She reminded him of someone trying to escape a cage. He pressed the gas. As they sped through the city, she kept glancing back like shadows were chasing her. David finally asked gently, "Are you okay?" She hesitated, chest rising fast. "My name is Alina, and people want to control me. But I want to live free. For once." Her eyes shimmered with the kind of pain money can't fix. David nodded. "Freedom's worth fighting for." Suddenly, bright headlights appeared behind them, a black SUV gaining fast. Alina's voice broke. "They found me." David turned sharply toward an empty industrial road, trying to lose them. But the chase tightened. The SUV forced them off-road, and the taxi screeched to a halt. A tall man stepped out from the SUV, fury in his eyes. "Alina, come back before you destroy this family." David shielded her instinctively. "She doesn't want to go." "You don't understand," she cried. "If I go with them, I'll be forced into a marriage tomorrow, to secure a business deal. I'll lose my life." The guard rushed forward. David wasn't strong enough to fight him, until he noticed one desperate chance. The guard paused, staring in shock as David grabbed Alina's face and kissed her. That single bold act confused the guard entirely. The deal stated she must remain untouched before wedlock. Their kiss meant escape. The guard froze, then called someone in fury. David's heart raced as he whispered, "Just go with it. I'm helping you." Alina stared at him, tears falling, not from fear anymore, but from the first taste of a different kind of protection, one born from kindness. They fled. The kiss had saved her life, but it also sparked something new neither dared to name. Chapter 2. For 2 days, David hid Alina in his humble apartment. Amina adored her instantly, calling her Princess Angel. Alina laughed and helped cook, though she had never stepped into a kitchen before. Slowly, her polished walls crumbled, revealing a woman desperate not to be owned. David found himself drawn to her sincerity, the softness behind her powerful last name. But he reminded himself, he was just a taxi driver. She was a billionaire heiress. Two worlds too far apart, yet every moment they spent together stitched their hearts closer. One evening, Alina watched David tuck Amina into bed, kissing her forehead with gentle love. That sight broke her. "I've never seen real family," she whispered. "Do you think I could ever have something like this?" David turned to her. "You deserve love, not chains." She stepped closer. "You gave me my first taste of freedom. And my first real kiss." Before their lips met again, thunder roared outside, knocks pounded the door. Her father's men. Alina trembled. "I won't go back. I can't." David held her hands tightly. "Then fight." With a breath that carried her entire future, Alina opened the door, not to surrender but to speak, voice steady as steel. "I am not a bargaining chip. I am your daughter. And I choose my own life." Her father appeared behind the men. For the first time, he didn't see an heiress, he saw a woman ready to break the walls he built. David stepped beside her, not with wealth, but courage. Her father exhaled heavily. If freedom is what you want, I won't stop you anymore. The men lowered their heads. Alina collapsed into David's arms, crying from relief. Weeks later, she didn't return to her palace life. She moved into their world, one filled with laughter instead of luxury. She worked to build her own success, not inherit it. And every night, she kissed Amina goodnight with the warmth of a mother she wished she had. Growing up, David never asked for more. But fate had already decided. One quiet evening, on the same street where they first met, Alina cupped his cheek, and kissed him again. This time not to escape a life, but to begin a new one. She had been saved by a kiss of desperation. Now, she loved because of the kiss that changed everything. The message: sometimes the richest hearts are found in the poorest places. And the greatest love stories are written in moments we never planned.